Hey guys, it's the Junior Coder, and welcome back to the Intro to TKinter tutorial series. In this video, we're going to be mainly learning about drop-down menus in Python. So in the last tutorial, we learned about checkboxes. So let's get right into it. So first, this is the base of our program. So first, we imported TKinter, made the actual window. So we set root to TK. Geometry is 500 by 500, the size of it. Then we do the main loop. So between those two pieces of code, these two, the definition and the main loop, we actually do define our widgets and functions and everything else. So for a drop-down menu to work, you need a list. We'll just call that options. It's really simple. As you know, lists have to be square brackets. Okay, so we'll do the list like this. We'll just do the days of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and lastly we do Sunday. So now that we have the options, we have to make a default value for this drop down menu. So when we run the program, what should the default value be? So what should the option be on right away? So what should be clicked? Call that clicked. It's a string variable. So clicked dot set. So you set the clicked variable to options 0. So we basically set it to Monday, default value, options 0. That means options list index 0. So index 0 is the first option or the first item in a list. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So not 7, but up to 6 because we start from 0. Then right after we have that, we can do the drop down. My drop down menu. It's called an option menu. It's in root. Default value is clicked. And then options. So there's a problem here. We'll get into that later. So right now we'll just do this. This should look fine because we haven't learned about that problem yet. It's okay though. Now we'll make the button. So my button. And then it's in root. Text is show my selection. So my button, made a mistake here, is equal to button show my selection, and then the command, the important one, is show. We'll make that command later. Then we learned about this in the last tutorial. Instead of making a new line and packing it, you can just do .pack. So here we forgot to pack it. So instead of doing my drop down again and then .pack, we can simply delete this, knowing .pack over here. So we save ourselves one line of code. So now we're done with this. Now we just have to make a function called show. Define show. This is what happens when we click this button right here. So all this has to do is actually just put the selection onto the screen. Very simple. So my label equals label in root. The text. Now usually when we do text, we set it to strings, right? But right now we don't have to set it to string, to a specific string that we want to label onto the screen. Instead of that, do the value of clicked. So clicked right here, the value of clicked, right now it's Monday. But if you change it, it sets the value of clicked to another thing. And that's what we want to label onto the screen. So you'll see that when we run our program. Text equals clicked, and then you can't just do this. You have to actually get it from that. .get and then .pack. 2 blank lines, as you can see, it says expected 2 blank lines, found 1 before and after. So now we should be good. My drop down menu, we made it. My button, defined the show function, made an options list, and made a default value. So now when we run it, everything looks fine right now. But when we press on Monday or the drop down menu, you can see it's all one piece of line, one string. And that is because right here, when I said we have a problem over here, this gets it as a string. But if we do star over here, it already gets it as a list. It knows it's a list because that's just a keyword we use. So it knows it's a list. When we run it, shows it as a list. So every line is different. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's how you gotta do it. Start and then options, or the name of the list. So Monday. If we press it, Monday. Tuesday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. You can do it as many times as you want. So that'll be it for this video. If you learned something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Keep a lookout for more videos in this TKinter series. And I'll see you next time. Bye.